messy boho chic goddess faux locks are inspired by Glamour Queen hair, and to achieve this look I just used under 1 pack of the FREETRESS water wave in the color TP430, and I was super resourceful and I'm just using some old faux locks from a previous install. I just needed 6 packs, and with apple cider vinegar they're as good as new, girl. Trust me, I got you. Now, you guys know I like to discuss how I'm moisturizing and nourishing my scalp. It's particularly dry in this video. My scalp was being extra petty. I was surprised at how dry my scalp was. The dandruff is real in this one. So if you see those white specks, don't come for me, but I'll have all the details for all the oils I used in the description box if you're interested. But this is definitely very soothing if you have any tension in your hair after braiding. Don't act like the struggle braid gang is over. It's still here. We have 6 struggle braids or cornrows, and I left out the front perimeter as well as the crown for individual locks. Now, the first method is beginner friendly. This is the standard method used to install the faux locks, and I definitely encourage crocheting the hair in rows and using 1 to 2 finger width spaces for each knot. And with brick layering you can avoid overcrowding. I know sometimes we use too much hair at the nape, and then by the time we reach the crown we're kind of scrambling, so keep it in mind to space accordingly. Now, one of the tips that I want to throw out there is to insert the latch hook through a section of your cornrow versus going underneath the braid. And you guys see the trick where I'm inserting the end of the faux lock into the hook and drawing it through the pre-loop. That makes it so much easier throughout the entire install, so definitely take note if you're interested. Now, the water wave hair is very, nice. It has a uniform curl pattern, but I wanted to distress it by separating the hair at least 2 to 4 times. And when installing this, after about the first 2 rows of faux locks, I went in and started crocheting the water wave and secure the knot about 3 to 4 times, whatever your preference. This particular style of hair does not really unravel because of the tight curls, so that's the saving grace, and I like it much better like that. Now, for every 4 to 5 locks you can crochet in 1 to 2 pieces of the water wave hair, but there's no order. That's the beauty of this style. It can get messy. It doesn't have to have order. That's not what we're aiming for here, so have fun. And I love the color combination that I used. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now, this next method, okay, it's not difficult, but I'm inserting the water wave through the pre-loop of the faux lock because I essentially want to create a knot with the water wave hair around the pre-loop of the faux lock. So just I'm gonna let you watch, okay? This basically allows me to have 2 different textures of hair per 1 pre-loop. And I really like this, especially for this messy type of style. It's a really good method. And when you're installing this particular type of pre-loop hair with the water wave included, you definitely want to just secure the hair with 1 knot. You have more hair per strand, so it's going to be a bit thicker. So again, go through a section of the cornrow when you're securing this knot. So I'm going to keep the water wave hair in one section and the faux lock in another, and I'm going to 2-strand twist the hair. And then there's going to get to a point where I open up the faux lock and pull the water wave hair through. This starts the distress process where I can, create a more frizzy, more unique looking faux lock. I'm just going to tug at the ends and I'm done. Now, the individual locks, it's difficult. Let's get into it. So I wrapped the water wave hair at the midpoint around my natural hair. So my natural hair is in between the 2 strands of the water wave, and I'm going to twist them so that I can create some security before I begin braiding. So we have 2 strands of the water wave in my natural hair, so that's perfect to begin braiding. And if you want to reduce the tension, you can add a bobby pin or a duckbill clip at the root. And girl, I'm not braiding that tight. I can't really braid. Do you see the struggle with this? I just thought I should televise it. But once I feel comfortable, I'm going to start integrating my natural hair onto pieces of the water wave so that it's even fullness, and I can begin braiding down till the very end of my natural hair. You don't have to braid further. Now I'm going to insert the latch hook perpendicular to the braid that we just created. I'm going to pull that faux lock through and secure it as normal. And this is where it gets, you know, you got to pay attention. So I want to open the faux lock. I'm going to unravel the faux lock in the direction of the coil without going against the grain. So just think of the faux lock as a super tight spiral curl, and you're opening it up. And I'm going to begin wrapping the hair of the faux lock around the braid. I'm pulling at the coil so that I can elongate it, and it makes it easier to wrap around the braid. You want this to be very tight, and again, make sure that you're going in the correct direction or it will unravel. And it gets to a certain point where I just like to open up the body of the faux lock and pull the water wave hair through. And you can do this at whatever point. Again, there's no specific order. And just pull at the ends of the faux lock. And it just makes it a little bit, you know, a little textured, a little messy. And I'm just showing you guys again the side profile so you really get how this looks. And practice a little bit. I had to take them out and do it over a few times. I'm not ashamed. But now I'm just putting some mousse on the hair. I really recommend this step. Do it before you add your jewelry if you wish, but I didn't care. And I'm just opening up some of the faux locks, you know, to give them more body. I might rub the faux lock in between my hands. I like that trick. Definitely thickens the faux lock and just makes more frizz. Pull at the length of the hair just so you can get the coil back in place if necessary, and then tug on the ends a bit to unravel them. We're trying to get rid of structure here. Structure is not necessary and it's still beautiful. This is like organized chaos. Girl, I'm at it again, and I thank you so much. Be sure to check out more of my videos during the Pink Christmas series. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.